All right, welcome back. Just kicking off hour two of a terrific Tuesday Liquid Lunch. Lots of good things happening in the second hour, but most importantly, we're here right now, and it's all about the present. You know, all my friends out there in motivate your day, elevate your day. It's all about the present. We only got the now, so stay right there. I ended the last hour talking about this crazy bill, Senate Bill 145, sponsored by this whack job, Scott Wiener, who, by the way, Scott Wiener was endorsed to run for California State Senate by none other than Kamala Harris. And Scott Wiener, now I want to get into this because people just go nuts and say, ew, these freaks and everything else. There's a little sliver of what this bill addresses that I kind of understand, but it's never going to get me to the pedophilia part where they should get hung in the middle of the town square. Maybe not by their necks, by something else. But in any event, here's the thing. In California, from California, like common law from years ago, sex between two people in anything other than the woman's primary procreating orifice was considered sodomy. So if a man penetrated another person, anywhere other than the procreation orifice, then that was deemed to be sodomy. Okay? You follow me on that? Does that make sense? That was clean, right? Okay, so traditional male-female eggplant water splash. You know what I'm saying in emoji language. But, so now, gay folks, LGBTQIA, question mark, all of them, right, are saying that, you know, if there are two males or two females and they choose to have sexual relations in a way where they're not capable of the traditional common law, where they have to insert things in places other than the procreation orifice, then they're immediately discriminated against because that's their sexual preference and they can't do it. Okay? So, slight line in there. Now the thing goes on to say, if you're doing that kind of stuff with kids as young as 14 years old, okay? So the guy could be, or the girl could be 24 and the kid could be 14, okay? And this law sets forth a new foundational element of California state law saying that that does not qualify you to register as a sex offender, okay? So if you penetrate or engage in any sort of oral sexual engagement with a kid that's 14 when you're 24 or inside 24, 22, 23, 21, you're in trouble. You're going to get a little smack. But when you get out of jail, you don't have to report to the rest of the community that you're a freak, okay? And you're a predator. And it really, if you ask me, the law has to be fought by some great law pack out there, or some activist organization, because who's in more danger? The person who actually knowingly and was convicted for being a pedophile, or the whole community that this whack job moves into because you don't know which kid is going to catch his fancy. And by the way, 80% of pedophiles, there's an 80% recidivism ratio in pedophilia. So they can't help themselves. They got a sick mental deformity that they want to go after little kids. So just to break down SB 145, I understand where the premise started to give gay people rights, which they should have. Where these nut jobs took it to, kids in California are open game these days. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this with some more Liquid Lunch.